All right, so in here you'll see. First of all, welcome. This is going to be a single take video. Uh, the reason is I don't want to spend my time editing the video, to be honest. I just want to talk and publish it and maybe give myself some embarrassments in like 10 years. I don't know. But in here, you'll see the songs I am listening while recording this video. So if you want to join me along the way, feel free to do so. Unfortunately, I cannot give them as a background noise because copyright and stuff. So, what's on my mind? Honestly, nothing right now. But generally, it's all about the things I should do, I should be doing, but not that I'm not doing, or basically, some might say a kind of quarter life crisis, but I passed my quarter life probably. Considering, like, if I live like 96 years, it's quarter life. But probably I will live less than that. So it's not even quarter. We cannot know. We cannot know. So I don't know what am I supposed to do with my life. Honestly. Oh, silence. That's not a good thing in a video, right? I, I spent my 13 years of my life, nearly all my childhood and my teenage years, on medication. Concerta Italian, same ingredient, anyways. And I masked the shit out of myself and never lived true to myself. The only time, only two times, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure about that, but let's say in my last year of high school, senior year of high school, maybe, uh, first 2 years, especially the second year of college, I lived true to myself. So I am capable of doing that. But right now it's different. I work, I train. I say to myself, I need to read. I need to do like some art. I need to create something. I need to make myself something. I need to become someone that has an impact on this earth. But I have this crippling addiction of social media and screen. Honestly, sometimes I say, why I get on Insta? why I started using this shit. You know, in my like senior year, I get kind of a confidence, and I get this confidence, and I said, okay, let's go on social media. I used to don't even put my own face on my profile, and then I felt kind of, handsome. Maybe I had my beard, and I say, yeah, okay, like let's see what's on this platform. Before that, it was video games. Before that, it was television, and then it became social media. Then it just, But here's the deal. I had a passion in the beginning of college, and that passion was to become an academician and, a good software engineer. But it was not just about becoming like an academician or doing academical work, teaching, developing software engineering. It was about me showing that I am capable. All right, I am smart, I am capable, I can do this, because I couldn't back in the days. I couldn't. This Ray just couldn't, or didn't have that, at least that type of confidence. But then it came, and I saw, okay, I am good at this stuff, and then I get into the college, and a college that I did not want. I thought it was like it was my second choice, and I was so confident in my first choice that it was like a backup plan, because I was so confident in my first choice that I would get into my first choice, which was like mathematics in Boğaziçi University, that I did not think that I would get into this university, Bahçeşehir. And I was not happy. I was angry that I couldn't get into Boğaziçi. But it was not about the department after all, it was about the university that I couldn't get into. Because like that university here is like, whoa. And I want to be whoa. Anyways, I don't want to talk about my years in college that I taught several times, changing my department, changing my college, re-entering the exam, going completely different way. But after all, I knew within myself that okay, I want something different, not just software engineering. I want to show that I am capable, I am strong, that I can do things, because I never felt that I was actually really capable. Maybe that's not true. Maybe that might be exactly true, but growing up like I did, the feeling I get from that type of success was so good. But I felt amazing, I get straight A in university, like what the fuck. My sophomore year, I get straight A's. But it was not enough. Why? Because it was just about, showing. I I have amazing engineer acquaintances, the people I know from college that I studied with. In the summers, they worked on their skills as software developers. I did not. I just, watched anime or TV series or spent my time doing basic. I don't even remember what I did, my first summer break or second summer break. Like the third was in pandemics, anyways. Anyway, so with this going back and forth about quitting or changing my path, that me not being sure about the path I chosen, and with the depression I had in pandemics and the belief that I had no basic personality and I'm a fake person during that. I believe that in that period of time, and uh, now I sit here and I cannot sometimes believe that I am experiencing this life. It's like sometimes I look at my hands like in a video game and it feels strange. It feels like a stranger, It feels like I'm on autopilot sometimes. And now I'll be turning 24 in a week. Maybe I'm going on harsh myself and people say that, oh, you're young, you still have time to figure out, you have a life in front of you. Yes. Maybe I would have that type of time if I was like a trust fund baby, or at least have some economical strength that I could say, okay, I'm taking break of all this shit and I'm just gonna go read and watch and experience this world to its full extent and try to do some things that I want, and try to do some things, the things I'm afraid of, cold approaching and, going dancing. I don't know, okay? I don't know. But there are things I'm afraid. There are things that I really want to do. And I'm still trying, but those things just are, basic experiences. Going bungee jumping, for example, or hiking to a mountain, and moving to a Scandinavian country, or changing my citizenship, stuff like this. Okay, these are just some things I want to do, but these are not my goals. These are just things I want to experience and create, maybe. But I don't have a greater cause. I don't have a greater passion. That okay, there is this thing. Okay, there is this thing that will guide me in my dark times, in the times of night, and wherever I drift off to, I will still be able to find my way out, figure my way out of that through that, think, that greater cause, that star that shines in my mind. I lost that. The first time I lost that was my oldest brother telling me not to become an archaeologist, and my family not sending me to social studies high school. Okay, I became an engineer, and okay, but I'm still into these things, and but it doesn't matter. My teachers, my family always told me, you are into so many stuff. Just pick something. Yo, I cannot pick, like, I cannot. No, I want to learn this and that, and I want to learn this about the universe and figure this about the human brain and learn these stories from the mythologies and go rafting and bungee jumping. But I want to, create like a foundation that helps to people to to children that are in my condition with ADHD or low income families, you know, and this and that. And I want to write a book about like a universe I created, basically like a fantasy universe I created. But at the same time, I want to, you know, make money and build a family and create a home. And but at the same time, I want to have a like strong body and learn martial arts. But I need to make money and I need to stay alive and I need to be in Istanbul. Maybe that's not a need, but stay alive in this one of the best cities on earth. I don't want to go back to my hometown. I don't want to go back to my family home. At the same time, I want to become a real man that went through this life's struggle and has something to show, something to say that, okay, I got cooked. I went through these struggles. I overcame. I accomplished these things, and now I am ready. You know, and at the same time, I need to have several skills. I need to build like basic skills, but at the same time, all these other stuff. And I cannot do it with this schedule. Or I will do it, but it will not be perfect. Well, yeah. And yeah, uh, I hope this song doesn't get recorded. It's not getting recorded. Probably not, because I want to try something. Yeah. Yeah, and sorry, I got an operation and I know I need to get my shit together. And I am anxious about that. I'm anxious about my love life. I'm anxious about my career. Where am I going? And I'm anxious about my, habits. because I know I'm not a good man. I'm not a perfect man. Like, okay, no one is perfect, but I know I have some stuff that I need to cut out of my personality. I need to cut out of my behavioral patterns. So you guys tell me. You tell me, where should I start? Where the fuck should I start? I will I will probably not, but I had this idea of creating a vlog, me. Sorry.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Sorry. Sorry. I need to be a strong and capable man. But I need to be, first, I need to be true to myself. I need to have these boundaries. I spent my I spent most of my time on things that doesn't matter, or things that felt right at first, but then just because they are familiar, I continued to do so because I knew what the outcome would be. Like watching How I Met Your Mother 14 times, watching Suits 2 times, watching Lucifer 5, 6 times, and some other series that I cannot even remember their names, several times. Really? Like, is this the way I want to? Is this the way I want to live my life? Are they the things that I am supposed to do with my life? Because I know they're not, but I cannot stop myself. I don't know how. Every day I wake up, I have this urge to change, but keep doing the same things. And sometimes doing things that after I've done them gives me stomach aches. Because sometimes it's just my brain just like my sense of self or my sense of control just like gets disconnected, and I start to act in a certain way, and then my friends point out that, okay, you like did this and that, and I like, really, like, really, I did this. Okay, I might have done this, but it's not that, like, it shouldn't be that bad, or it shouldn't have felt like that. And in the past couple of weeks, I've experienced this on several occasions. Last one was like 3 weeks ago, and one was, I think, yesterday, like a couple of months ago, but I realized it yesterday that I see things from my perspective, but it's that disconnected from the reality that I don't perceive what's going on, but what I want to see and hear and feel. It's like I get disconnected from outside, there's this filter that only filters the things I want to, see, and my control just, just like switches off, and then I say, it's okay. I tried, but I couldn't accomplish to control myself. It's not because it's not even myself. It's just the habits I built over the years that I know that then I didn't thought was bad. That I didn't thought that was bad. But now I realize that are actually bad for me. And as a man, okay, maybe that time it was, okay or acceptable, but now I see myself, I look at the mirror and say, I don't like this. It gives me headaches, it gives me now I realize why there should be a good role model in a teen's life. Why I should have talked about these things with my, someone that is capable of guiding me. And I am still trying to go strong alone. I have good friends. My best friend, he's kind of different from me about these topics, but okay, if I'm alone, I'm alone. I always say I'm okay with being alone, but actually I am not. When I'm in a concert, I say I enjoy it by myself. Okay, when I go with someone, I don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy it by myself, but even in like when I go to a concert, especially a metal concert, I do, mosh or try to meet with people around me and find a connection. And I try to, I think I need some kind of a mentor, or I need to read. I need to build myself, and I need to survive. I need to make money, feed myself, have a sense of it's like freedom, have some time. But I saw, what happens when I have free time. Okay, I got an operation, but after like three days, I was like, okay, I can study, I can work a bit, I can create something. And I know I could do something other than resting and sleeping and watching shit, but I didn't. I wanted to, and I hated myself. I got angry and upset with myself that I did not do those things. And now I'm sitting here as of Sunday, October the 22nd, and thinking, where did it go wrong? I know how I lost my passion. I know how I get into this spiral of not being sure about anything. Like, it was coming, but I know what led me to it, or what pushed me down to it, rather than carefully unfolding things. I was just so yeah. To be honest, in my last birthday, I was a total different man. I was fatter. I was I still had certain uncertainties within my head, but it was not like this. It was more career based rather than like a goal based, like life purpose based. And I don't remember, to be honest, what I've written for my 23rd year, but I can say that if I should compare my 23rd to my 22nd, I would say my 22nd was a better. I know the day I remember the day I become like 22 years old. It started unpleasantly, but evolved into one of the best years of my life. Went to like over 10 concerts. I made money. I found my first full-time job. And then came my 23rd. I was at a Halloween party and looking around me, saying, okay, I don't want to become like this in like 3-4 years, like when I become like 26, 28, 30, 35, whatever. I don't want to be like this, drinking alcohol, trying to unsee the fact that I have a miserable life, try to drown my feelings in hedonistic acts of alcohol, drugs, sex, and partying. I don't want to get hangovers anymore. I don't want to, I want to be something better and to get stronger. So I started Krav Maga, and it's one of the best decisions I have ever made. And right now, I know I need something like that, but much bigger. I know I need to continue this, and I know I need to, have to go to a fucking gym, because it's a shame for a man. It's a shame for a man that dies without seeing the beauty and strength that his body is capable, says, I think, Socrates or Aristotle. But, I don't care if it's rooted to my insecurities from childhood, or even insecurities of me right now, I have right now. But I I want to impact people's lives. I want to have a family, build a family, and I want to experience the world to its full extent with the misery and joy. So I have been talking about like this like for 35 minutes, and I don't even want to watch it again, to be honest, because I try not I tried not to mask while I'm recording this video, and I think I accomplished it in some way. But I still, since like English is my second language and I learned it through sitcoms and the series and the movies I watched, I kind of act because I always watched actors. So while I'm speaking English, and especially when I switch instantaneously from Turkish to English, it means I'm trying to I'm trying to express something that I am not capable of in Turkish. That's a bad thing. It's my mother tongue after all, but yeah. The reason I am recording this shit in English, of course, to reach a wider, further audience. But yeah, this is the things I'm thinking about right now. Just things on my mind. I always was quitting the scene, so I'll just go